Hi, this is Mendee, Mendjargal, wellness coach, life coach, spiritual coach. So I hope you are having a great time in this summertime. It's today actually July 2nd, and this is podcast number 13. And I'm sorry about the last few weeks. I've been so busy trying to complete a project, which is I was signed up last 7 months ago. Actually, it was extended towards like 10 months. So, and then actually finally completed. So, which just took me a lot of commitment to get over with. And then I have my other schools and projects and other commitment, which is taken care of. So, which is really great. And so I just want to be happy to be here today. Today is actually most important thing is I'd like to share with you guys. Subject is value structure, and because of what's happening right now, for like what we have been dealing with in this whole entire world, who we are, what we're up to is matters. So many other level of things, and also what I've been dealing with, and last 10 years to trying to learn myself, to understanding who am I, to what I'm really, to make a contribution to what is matter. What does it really make a difference? We make something solid. Our life is more fun and joyful and really fulfilled and content. So because of that, reason is every one of us is always have reasoning, and every one of us has that, making difference, because we are who we are as part of God, and continuously to service one another to remarkable contribution. That's what I was trained for last 10 months actually, to extend it, like I said, about value and structure. But that I thought is my life was not enough structure. Finally, I was able to understand in a structure. Every structure out there is not really works for all of us, and that's why we are rebelling again about the structure, because the structure is not really made for us, and because of the system, the way how it is not made for all of us. And so it's interesting that what I have discovered to me is I was going to get learning about structure, because that was my life. It's about all the leadership that I've been integrity, I've been following Bible, I've been studying all this life coaching schools, and I have clients and making difference to the world, and really after something. It's a lot of work to keep going, the repetition, the habits and discipline, integrity and consistency and commitment. And that's why you have to really focus on what you're creating, and there are so many other ways your energy distract, so you always slip away. Even though still you have to realize important how you value. What is it you value? Because your value is always constantly changing, and therefore we have to recognize where you stand and always look at yourself to check where is your value stand, what do you really stand and committed in your life, and what do you want in your life and creating, and is this structure, whatever you want, is works or not works? Because it's like I said, it's not every place is there recommended and program and things. It works for us, it doesn't work. And to me is like I always like I said, I've been going to so many different coaching programs and so many personal, professional development since 2012, 2010, and it's been a quite experience. To everyone has offering different program, and you get to learn of so much. You get so many things, and you become like expert. Then you apply so many areas. Some other things become. It does work, it does not work, and it was so many values, but which makes you really confused until you discover what is true choices or true desires and in your own hearts. Because everyone offers something that you think, oh, maybe this is good, maybe I try this now out there, and go out there, play with it, and then all of a sudden you just fall apart and you just slip away, because there are conflicting because there are 6 different identity, which is self-sabotaging personalities, which is we all have developed since we were 6, 7 years old, even were before, and our DNA, our genes. So that's from sometimes we borrow it from your parents and grandparents, all this. It's like 7 generation things. That's what I've been discovering last few months, and the school that I've been training, it's incredible, and so many amazing things I'm learning right now. That's what I'd like to really, okay, I'm really standing for something value. And because we don't realize in America, in Mongolia, which where I come from, and all over the world, people is, we are all want one thing, same thing. We want a happiness, we want to be peaceful, we want to be abundance, we want to be joyful. And we want to just simple things, we want to have just, everyone has just peace and joy, because that's the only thing we recognize is how value. And then, because everyone has the value, is not really standing what you say, what you want. And that's the whole point is, my point is that do we really stand in that you have that stand something you value in your life? Honestly, looking at what you really creating in your family or yourself, and in terms of like a life that you're really creating that is true, standing to you. And that's what I'd like to ask you. That, hey, do I understand have creating that life that today and I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 9 months ago, is it really matching my own structure or my own desires and my own passions? And that's very much important, that if you really stand in what is it true choices and stand in value, because like everyone, for example, like the value stands for example, my value was before always serving others, also forget about myself, and then and end of the program or something, end of the day I was like, wow, I'm so worn out, what I have done, like I realize, always there's something I see, I have to commit it or something that I have to be done, and I was not valuing myself, and that's what you have to realize. What is it you value yourself? And then the connection to you important, or either your health is important, or either financial is important. Either you have your, being force and, the being predominant force to the life that you really becoming, that contribution that you're making a difference. And that's what you really want. Or either you're really amazing contribution to every area in your life, and it's significant. So that's, make sure that I'd like to share today is what kind of character your identity is, that who you are really owning, and up until now, and the identity that you are creating, and is it really matching to your own values? It comes with standard you, with whole society, community of people, and the system and the structure, the way it was being, or how has been like that. So that's biggest thing is all of us is struggling really, who am I, what I want, and what is it that I'm giving value. And even though you work in the companies, even you with the family that have value, is matching up your heart's desire so that you can be happy yourself, and then you alignment with your energy, and you creating the life that you love. And that's very significant, and that gives us that I am really belong here, either I'm really significant, either I'm worthy, either I'm perfect, and I'm capable, and I'm enough, because those are really underlying all those background noises and background energies, and the way how who has been, who we were. We don't have to change and fix. That's one thing I have to tell you, and that's what I have been discovering, because I always like I have to go, maybe one another thing, maybe gets better, maybe another technique, another people, another education. It's just like endlessly. And my family's got, my goodness, how many years you keep going to schools like nonstop? And because there is, I'm not good enough, I'm not perfect, I'm not capable. As always, there is background. All of us. It doesn't matter how many degrees you have. Doesn't matter you have all those school education, skill, gifts, and we don't realize how important it is to. You don't have to change, fix, you're perfect, but just having your own value, own structure, just the change that makes you who you are, the significant, the perfect, and capable, worthy. And that's what I do right now. I'm capable. Those I am capable to deliver and helping you able to create the life that you want. And so I'm here with you. And I'm so excited to be part of that, because to discovering this amazing courses that actually he's discovering, and Christian Duncan is incredible. And so to having me these courses to be next month I'm trying to get complete, and to giving this value to the people that what I have been learning, how amazing that we are bringing the value structure. So when you have the value structure together, aligning, alignment of your body, energy, your mind, everything is lining your life. That life that you really stand for, that you committed for, that you desire, your heart's desire matching, so that you don't have to be conflicting all the time, because it comes within. When you have your value, stand with it, and significantly your energies, your minds, and everything. And that's what we do for helping for recoding into, because there is so many layers and layers and things. Always come up the words like I'm not good enough and I'm not perfect. Always comes until you record it to just everything goes out. It will be you becoming. There is not changing, fixing. Like I said, there is just recoding away and just bringing you to the desired choices instead of being current choice where you at. You're not happy, not good enough, not perfect. You're stuck, and you don't have to be stuck. There is nothing to be holding you, because you can create the life that you would love to have, whatever you would like, what kind of feeling and emotion you want. And that's amazing. It really is. And so you don't have to change. You don't have to fix. You're perfect where you are, who you are. And it's just magical thing is just finding amazing coaches and help you align your heart desire. So I'm here to help you, to support you, to give you those alignment life that you created, a new identity, a new dimension, a new way how we live in right now. We have to change. It does not walk in anymore anything. The world has been changing, because that's why we have to. You don't have to change fix, but just the way change your structure, your value, and then you line in, and that's a different way how you're looking at it. So that's what I'd like to share with you today. It's very, very magical once you have that momentum going. It's because all of us is, how can I make it this next project or next job, or either the family relationship. There is always one question, no one answer you. You just have those huge blind spots, and you just can't get it until you discover yourself, align your true desires and true choices with alignment, and making a stepped action and together. And so I'm so excited about to actually becoming and recognizing how important, how magical who we are, to going to next level of life, to discovering all of us. You are perfect, you are magical, you are magnificent. You just need a change your value and structure, and find some amazing coaches and get your life together and create something magical, and magical that you want to be feel, and how you want to be, have, and be, and do, have. That's a part of us right now, to being valued and significant, and you are worthy. you are capable, and you are truly perfect. There is nothing missing, broken in your life, because within you, everything you have. So I'm so excited to share with you today. Actually, I just has been so incredible long last couple of weeks been is discovering myself, like, okay, what is the next thing and how I'm going to be doing. My other project didn't work out because there is always, you have a commitment, there is always changing your values towards your true heart's desire, your alignment, your energy, what you committed for, what you stand for, what you have been. And also, like me being is trying to get the right leadership and have integrity and honesty is what my value, and connection and love to community and make a contribution. That's my value, and that's what I have to stand for. And I have to align to give contribution, love, and connection, because I love everyone and I respect everyone deserve the way how it is part of the life. All of us giving that what we have is given as a gift, and those are very significant. And every one of us right now to make a difference, to play with the life in ease and fun and joy, to make it simple, versus a work is hard and very difficult to make money. Money is hard. And just when you have that different alignment, structure, value, your life becomes easy for you and fun, and it's going to be just significant, and it's going to be just, you can feel that visions so far away. You do the work and everything, and I'm ready to get all this line in how you can get your magical life the way you want. And I can get you every characters out there who is struggling for finding right job, either have right soulmate, either you haven't had time for, the losing weight the way you want to look amazing, and also have self-worthy, any other issues out there in struggling. And I love to help you, to support you where you at, what you have life right now, and just a little bit lost or confused, have a self-doubt, because all of us have that. All of us have to be just one step away from every success. You are who you are, where you at is you're perfectly fine. There is nothing to change, fix, and just need some special things in your life. Just get you bridge and connected. I'm the bridge, so I'd like to help you with that today. And also a lot of people right now having more COVID-19, and we know in wearing masks. Some people are really not wearing masks, not really caring. Being ignorant is all of us, and ignoring that important thing, that who you are is significant, who you are is, belong, because all of us, the energy field, quantumly and connected to matters. You are matters. Everything we do, say, even it cause matter, cause and effect, the principle of love and the universal law. So all of us, we have to follow that principle to law attraction, to vibration, anything out there, just being just aware or consciously create the life you want. And just wear your mask is very important right now, American. And also if you have someone who is sick, just checking on, either just have to make sure guarantee yourself, and just follow the rules, and that's very important, because not paying attention, pay attention. What you have to do, part of your job is your morality, your principles, in order to who we are, creating that magical life. Because even the COVID-19 right now, there is so many choices. Like I was, before I was sharing with you guys that Infinity Wellness Limbic Arc, which is the nutritional wellness boosting system. It does help you boost your entire quantum energy field, which is 400 different nutrition. Dr. Cook, he had worked for 40 years, which is really magical. So I would love to, anyone who's interested in just Infinity Wellness LimbicArc.com, and just you can take a look at it. Every Friday we do have 11 o'clock free boosting phone calls also, which is you can get your boost. And it's also really magical to just get a new boost and have a lot of information. If you don't know, you don't know. Once you get to know, okay, I'd like to try 2 weeks, and there is always option and chances and choices. And that's what I'd like to share, and I hope you guys have an amazing summer. And it's July 4th. It's a beautiful summer there. And still, we have to play responsible for all friends and families, everyone. And if you are sick out there, still some of my friends are sick, and some people that I know has symptoms and things going on. And all of us, it does whatever it is, what it is, what so, and just next thing what you're going to be responsible, just whatever you want, choose. You choose to be a life that I love. You choose to be health, well-being. You choose to have a joy and peace and abundance, peace, whatever it is, that is your choice, and peace of mind. And that's, I'd like to share, is important for all of us. Just have the momentum going and continually create that life all of us be deserving, all of us to have is contributing. Just who you are is right now divinely guided to where we at, where you at, what we want, and what would you like to have at this moment. And you're watching my channel's podcast, I'm truly grateful, and I'd like to share more amazing things in the future. Without your alignment, your energy, your true choices and value, if you don't have structure, it's really difficult to find your own new identity, your life. What is it really going, have a right direction? If you have that, you have a captain, you have a boat, you have the cruise control, and you're going to be charge over. So I'm commending that you have that. You deserve it, and you're worthy. And I would love to be part of your life, and just committed all the things that I have been learning to give myself to service anyone who deserves the best, action and life. And just let's create it, and let's co-create it together, because every one of us is right now is co-creating. Because once you are consciously aware of where you're at, what you want, to truly ask yourself to sit down and questions, instead of in fear and doubt and lost and guilt and shame. That's a low frequency. That's the energy. Never get what you want, and where you at. That's never gonna be matched. And I'm so excited about that. This is incredible course that I've been actually training and learning. All these things I've been learning, training, all this last, like I said, since 2010. Yeah, it's been quite experience, but I'm now gonna expanding to give it all. And next 2 months, it's gonna be quite amazing, transforming everyone's life. And I have a few people already signing up, and I'm so excited about. And anyone who's out there, really think about it and just let me know. And I will put my email address, mandj88@gmail.com. And also you would say royalheart-consulting.net, which is that's a site.com site. And that's which is a little longer, and I'd like to work on my website, which is shorter version, but I'm working on it. So anyway, that's it. And today is July 2nd, and have a great 4th of July. And next month is my birthday, as this is a Cancer people's birthday. I want to say happy birthday for all the people who was born Cancer. It's very beautiful summertime, and a lot of activities, a lot of transformations going on right now, and universally. And I'm so excited, and thank you, and you are amazing. Remember, and God loves you, so do I. You are awesome. And thank you so much, and for your time and your energy to watch my podcast. And I can't wait to work with anyone who is interested creating the life that you love and becoming your predominant your creative parts. And thank you so much. Bye bye. See you later.